Selfless sacrifices that put the fate of others above ourselves are always to be honored. Today's Memorial Day in the United States of America. We, like many other nations around the world, have a special day set aside to honor those men and women who've lost their lives in the defense of our nation. It's right and fitting that we do so. And this morning, I want to speak with you about sacrifices willingly given to set people free. Well, first, welcome to Mornings with Bishop Robert. Thanks for joining me. My goal is to introduce people to the Jesus they never knew, and then help them get to know him and his word personally and better. So if our time of remembrance today speaks to your heart, let me invite you to like, subscribe, and also share with a friend. Today's verse says there's no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends. The temptation here is to begin to list stories of incredible valor and sacrifice, to share the details of the battles and the heroic actions. But here's the problem I wrestle with. The United States has had more than 1.3 million soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines make the ultimate sacrifice for their nation. And I don't want to remember some. I want to give honor to all. Because it makes no difference whether someone lost their life in a battle in Europe or in the Pacific, on Bunker Hill in Massachusetts or Belleau Wood in France. The price is the same. The pain is the same. And we must remember their sacrifice. All of them with the same honor. You know, in Great Britain, Remembrance Sunday is observed with a 2-minute silence on the Sunday nearest to November 11th, the day World War I ended. South Korea's Memorial Day is on June 6th, and it's marked by a 1-minute moment of silence. The most striking and somber remembrance I've seen occurs on Yom HaZikaron, Remembrance Day in Israel. At precisely 11 a.m., as air raid sirens go off all over the nation, Israel stops and stands and remembers. For 2 minutes, as sirens blare, people stand beside their cars on highways, on formerly busy streets in cities like Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. They stand wherever they are. They stand and they share collective and personal anguish mingled with honor for the ones who have fallen. Because there is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends. And such a great sacrifice demands great honor. The costliest battle Americans have ever fought was the final offensive of World War I, the month-long battle of the Argonne Forest in France. Fierce beyond any normal comprehension, U.S. forces expended more ammunition in the first 3 hours of fighting than what was used by both sides during the entire American Civil War. The families of 26,277 soldiers had to be notified that their sons had paid the ultimate price for freedom. Numbers alone don't tell the story. Each life, each sacrifice does. And as we remember each and every person who laid down their life, let's not forget one other. The man who spoke the words of today's verse. You see, he too chose to give his life to purchase our freedom, to set us free from an eternity worse than any worldly enemy ever contemplated. As we remember the brave men and women who laid their lives on the altar of freedom, and we must remember, let's not forget the only one who knew for certain the battle he was entering would absolutely require his life. As we wrap up, let me ask you to help me introduce people to the Jesus they never knew and help them get to know him and his word personally and better. Don't just like this video, but to help keep the message of honor and sacrifice remembered and help it reach many others, click follow. Share the video. Hey, in the comments, share a memory of someone you want to honor. One more thing. Share this video with a friend. Thanks for helping. Thank you for remembering. We must remember, because a sacrifice so great demands remembrance and honor. All gave some, but some gave all. And today, we remember those who gave all.